Who knows what evil lurks in the heart of games? The Shadows knows.
Hi, I'm the Shadows Knows and I'm back with another Commodore 64 budget video. Tonight I'm going to play the game Skyjet, another Mastertronic release. I think it is from, let me have a look, it is from 1985 again. So it's not one of the games that were released in the first wave of Mastertronic releases. So yeah, let's see if it is a little bit better, because yeah, most of the very early Mastertronic releases were pretty crappy. But still, they were also pretty cheap. And if you came from an Atari 2600, they were not that terrible. I mean, they were not as good as games like Jar's Revenge or Phoenix on the Atari, but yeah, better than most of the other Atari games, and they were quite a bit cheaper. I mean, the cheapest Atari 2600 games I could buy over here in Germany in 1984 were the Quelle games, sold for like 20 German marks or 30 German marks. And the Mastertronic games in 1984 were 10 German marks, so yeah, they were a bit cheaper than the Quelle Atari games, half of the price or a third of the price. And most of the Quelle cartridge games weren't that good anyways. Yeah, they were those cheaper Taiwanese games, or simple hacks from popular Atari games. So you got a hack of Pitfall, you got a hack of Atlantis, you got a hack of Enduro called Ferrari Formula 1. Not sure if they did acquire a Ferrari license, and I doubt that they had a license to re-release Enduro. Maybe they were just below the radar for an American company, or they didn't care anymore in 1984. But I think the Quelle games were released earlier, so yeah. And I was quite happy when I got my C64, because I did not have to buy games, I could copy them. And yeah, I remember that a classmate of me had Ghostbusters on tape on his Commodore 64, and he had saved it without turbo tape, so it took about 20 minutes for it to load. So we started loading, went out and played outside, and half an hour later we came back and hoped that there hasn't been a load error. Soon after that I've been introduced to turbo tape by another classmate, and I managed to convince him to copy it to a tape that I've bought for that, a cheap one. And yeah, then I had turbo tape, and next time I went to the other classmate, I loaded turbo tape before we loaded Ghostbusters. Then I turbo saved it to my cassette, and from then on we were able to load it in 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes instead of 20. So that was a huge advantage, and that's how I got my first pirated game, and also how I got my first mate to share games on the C64 with. So yeah, I got my C64, my own C64 a while later, about half a year I think. So I was able to build up a collection of like 20 games on tape before I actually got my C64. And I saved all of them with that turbo tape, so yeah, most of them loaded in less than 2 minutes. Yeah, great, but I also had a data set that was quite unreliable, so I was quite happy that like 3 months after I got my C64, I got my 1541 for Christmas. So I First of all, I had access to multi-load games, quite a lot of them, because my cousin also had a C64 and he had tons of cracked games. So yeah, let's try this one, and no adult filter. Holy shit. I have no clue how to drop the bombs. Okay, I have to keep the button pressed. But does it... can I destroy them? Oh, I can pick this up. So where do I have to deliver this? Okay, I dropped it. Was this good? No clue. Why? What? Oh, I see. I have to pick it up, but I have to not to hit the ground. So like this. No, not to... ah, okay. I probably have to put it there. So where's the other, the next? Ah, okay. And I cannot destroy those ships, okay. So I stopped trying. Ah, fuck. Yeah, talking of games with the level of sophistication of Atari 2600 games. This is sort of one of them. I mean, the good thing is that the controls are responsive. Fuck! And I'm still stupid. But the game is not very rewarding. And therefore not terribly much fun to play. I don't think there is a time limit, which is a good thing. Oh shit! Okay, let's try this again, and let's... What? And why can I shoot when there are no enemies in front of me? And I would really like to pass the first level, just to see what comes next. So where's the next thing to be? Ah, there it is. And the game is very specific about how to and where to pick those things up. Yeah, and the good thing is that I won't have to play this game again because the video is already long enough. Ah, now there's something I can shoot. Or I can't shoot. Oh, I can shoot it. Oh shit. Yeah, that makes the game quite a bit harder. Oh, quite a bit harder. Oh shit. And of course the pickup appears at a different spot. Oh, there it is. Oh, I cannot fly into my own explosions. Now I get it. I probably am not supposed to hit the enemies with that package. No, I'm not going to play this again. I mean, it's not the worst game I've played so far, but it's far from being a good game. Probably not even worth the $1.99. I can see that you can get some sort of entertainment out of this, but not for very long, because it's quite frustrating. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.